My beloved child, faith is like a seed. It may start small, barely visible, almost fragile in your hands. But within that tiny seed is the potential for something great, something strong, something beautiful, something that will one day bear fruit. I am the gardener, and you are the garden I lovingly tend. Every moment of faith you plant, every prayer you offer, every time you choose to trust me, you are watering that seed. You may not see immediate results, but do not be discouraged. Growth takes time, and I am always at work. A gardener does not expect a seed to bloom overnight. He places it gently in the soil, covering it with care, knowing that unseen work must first take place. The roots must grow deep before the sprout appears. So it is with your faith, my child. You may not always see immediate results when you trust me, when you pray, when you step forward in obedience. But know this: every act of faith is like planting a seed in the rich soil of my promises. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Matthew 17:20. Your faith does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be strong at all times. Even the smallest seed, when placed in my hands, will grow into something greater than you can imagine. Have you ever noticed how a tiny seed, seemingly insignificant, holds the blueprint for something much greater than itself? The acorn becomes the mighty oak. The tiny grain of wheat multiplies into an abundant harvest. In the same way, even the smallest step of faith holds infinite potential when placed in my hands. Once the seed is planted, it must be watered. Without water, it remains dormant, unable to grow. Just as a gardener tends to his plants daily, so too must you nurture your faith. Prayer is the water that strengthens your roots. When you talk to me, when you pour out your heart, your joys, your struggles, your dreams, I listen. I take every whispered prayer and use it to nourish your soul. Trust in me, even when you do not yet see the fruit of your prayers. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. Jeremiah 17:7-8. Keep watering your faith with trust. When doubt creeps in, choose to believe in my faithfulness. When fear whispers that nothing is happening, stand firm and know that I am working beneath the surface. Even in seasons of drought, when everything seems dry and lifeless, trust that my living water is sustaining you. My child, I know waiting is not easy. I know there are times when you feel as if nothing is changing, when you wonder if your prayers have gone unheard. But remember, seeds do not grow overnight. There is a process, a season of waiting, a time when things seem still. Yet, beneath the soil, life is beginning to take root. Do not let impatience make you give up too soon. Just because you do not see progress does not mean I am not at work. I am growing you in ways you cannot yet understand. I am preparing you, strengthening you, shaping you for what is to come. For everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. The oak tree does not rush to grow. The flower does not force itself to bloom before its time. Trust in my perfect timing, knowing that every delay has a purpose. Every season of waiting is a season of preparation. There are times when the winter season of your faith may make you feel like everything has withered, but do not be disheartened. Even in the cold, the roots of faith grow deeper, anchoring you for the next season of abundance. A wise gardener does not just plant and water, he also protects. He watches for weeds that could choke the growth, for pests that could destroy what has been planted. My beloved, guard your faith. Protect your heart from doubt, from fear, from the distractions of the world. Be mindful of the voices you listen to, the influences that pull you away from me. Surround yourself with my truth, with those who encourage your growth, with the promises I have spoken over your life. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. Weeds of negativity, of worry, of comparison may try to take root. Do not let them. Pull them up through prayer. Remove them by meditating on my word. Let my voice be the loudest in your life, reminding you that you are loved, that you are growing, that you are not alone. And when storms come, and they will, remember that no wind, no hardship, no trial can uproot what I have planted in you. The day will come when the tiny seed you planted will push through the soil. The first sprouts of faith will appear, and in time your life will be filled with the fruit of my Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22-23. Your faith, once small, will grow into something strong. It will provide shade for others, encouragement for those who are weary. You will become a testimony of my goodness, a light in a world that needs hope. But remember, fruit is not for the tree alone. It is meant to be shared. The love I pour into you is meant to flow through you to others. The faith I strengthen in you is meant to inspire those around you. Do not keep your testimony hidden. Share your story. Speak of my faithfulness. Be the encouragement that someone else needs to hear. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. My beloved child, will you continue to trust me? Will you keep tending the garden of your faith, even when growth seems slow? Plant seeds of kindness, of love, of patience. Water them with prayer. Guard them with truth. And when the time comes, share the fruit of your faith with the world. You are not alone in this journey. I am the gardener who watches over you, who tends to you, who ensures that what I have planted in you will not be wasted. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep growing. And when you see another soul struggling to hold on, remind them of this truth. Faith is a seed, and in the hands of the Creator, it will always grow.